What's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the ultimate wooden starter house. In Minecraft, this house features a surrounding decking that allows you to navigate around the entire house. This house also features an extensive smelting/cooking area, a crafting/tinkering area, a storage area, a brewing area, an enchantment area, and not only one bedroom, but 2 bedrooms. I do hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. If you do, please do remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and click the little bell next to the subscription button, and that'll ensure that you get all of these videos sent directly to your sub box. But without any further ado, let's get started. So, just before we start building, ladies and gentlemen, here are all of the materials that we are going to be using throughout the building of the house. Please do make sure that you have access to all of those and enough of those materials as well. The amount of space required to make the house is a 22 by 22 block area on the ground. Feel free to place this grid in your world. If you are planning out your world, it will help you quite a bit. And that's it. Pause the video if you have to, gather all your materials, make sure you've got enough room to make it, make sure you're ready to live in a really awesome house. And once you're ready, we can begin. Step 1, wooden house building, friends. Come all the way over to the front left hand corner of your grid. That is, of course, if you have made your grid. If not, no big deal, we will be starting very soon. Moving backwards from this corner, you simply want to move back 1 block, and this is the starting position. Place a spruce wood plank on that position. I then want you to grab spruce wood slabs and extend the upper half of the plank to the right by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Place a spruce wood plank on the end. Place 4 oak wood planks going right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place a spruce wood plank on the end, and then 7 spruce wood slabs going right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stick a spruce wood plank on the end. And now we want to extend that plank backwards using slabs, and we want to place 18 spruce slabs coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We then want to place a spruce wood plank on the end, and we want to essentially copy what we have on the front, which means we have to place 7 spruce wood slabs going right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spruce wood plank on the end. 4 oak wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spruce wood plank. And then 7 more spruce wood slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a spruce wood plank on the end, to which we can then connect all the way back to the beginning of our build. And we will have a great foundation. You can see where we are going to be entering and exiting the house. I now want you to place 2 rows of oak wood planks all the way around the inside of the frame that we have created. There is a set of decking that you are able to walk around the entire house on. This is that decking. I am very sloppily placing it. I don't know what's wrong with me, but all that matters is that we eventually end up with something that should look exactly like this. That is perfect. I want you to come all the way to the front left-hand corner of the empty space inside of the decking, and mark it out by placing a spruce wood plank inside of the empty space. On top of that spruce wood plank, I want you to place 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I then want you to extend right, up, right, up, right, down, right, down, right, down by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go right, up, right, up, right, down, right, all the way down. It should connect all the way to the opposite front corner of the decking. We'll end up with a kind of castle looking shape. It actually kind of looks like rabbit ears or something like that actually. So once you have managed to accomplish this shape, I would now advise you to join the two inside corners down to the ground as well. So this corner and this corner, creating a clear separation between the two tower-like structures on the left and right of us. I would now like you to add a row of oak wood planks in between and then behind the bottom of the rows that we just created. We are going to add oak wood planks all the way around the inside of the frame that we have just created. It will look a lot like this. We're going to add glass to the top. We're also going to add upside down spruce wood stairs in the top and left right corner to shape the area. And we are actually just about good like that. The area on the left and right is going to house two windows. I would highly advise you adding a vertical row of spruce wood planks, not spruce wood stairs like I just tried to, on the outside left and right portions of the house. So these two rows, I want you to add two vertical rows of spruce wood, like on the left and right side, to limit the amount of space that we have inside of them. And the reason being is because we now want to build up a little bit. So we're going to place, starting from the bottom of both sides, we're doing this to both sides. You want to place upside down oak wood stairs. You want to leave a gap of 2. And then you want to place upside down spruce wood stairs above the gap of 2. So you leave a gap of 2 above the oak stairs, and then you have upside down connecting together spruce wood stairs. We then want to place a row of spruce wood planks on top of this, and then repeat. Upside down oak wood stairs, gap of 2, which means upside down spruce wood stairs right the way at the top. And that is the shape of the windows, matches the door. We want the same on this opposite side here. It's really easy to remember. Upside down oak wood stairs at the base, leave a gap of 2, and then place upside down spruce wood stairs together above a row of spruce wood planks on top, upside down oak wood stairs again, and then all the way up at the top of the frame you can simply place upside down spruce wood stairs. That's a really cool looking frame. To give you a bit of an idea, this area in between the two windows at the top is a balcony. You can even place a little bit of glass pane there if you like. We have to extend backwards these two rows of spruce wood planks. So these rows have to be extended backwards about 5 rows in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, we want to extend back all of these rows. This is going to give the house a little bit of shape. Like so. You can even just join them together in the middle. We can talk about individual details when we get to a later part in the build, but so far that's what we want to have. What we would also benefit from doing is extending back the sides of the house. When I mean extend back the sides of the house, I mean extend the entire length and height of the spruce wood planks that we have on the left and right sides of the house. These are going to be the left and right walls of the house. They're going to be a little bit plain at the moment, but we are more than able to add details to them at a later point. So this side and then this side as well. As a matter of fact, when it comes to windows in general, despite the ones that we have added into the build as a nice design feature, I would highly leave it up to you, or highly suggest leaving it up to you, as in you guys who are making the video, to add in windows and other decorative things at your own sort of will. So if you think that a particular part of a wall needs a window, I would suggest adding it. So now we kind of have a little bit of the frame applied to the back of the house, and we have to also do the same thing on the back as we did the front, which means we want to take these two spruce wood plank rows here, and we want to extend them in, up, and then right, down, right, and then we want to go down by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then right, up, right, down, right, down. So on the back of the house, essentially we have the same sort of deal. So now that we have accomplished that, we also want to join these two kind of middle points downwards to hit the ground. We want to have the same sort of entrance on the back as we do the front, so add a couple of rows of oak planks in between the two connecting points at the bottom. You can raise up and around a row of oak wood planks that will frame the door. Add a bit of glass to the top of it, and then imagine some actual doors there. And then we can place upside down spruce wood stairs at the top. Lovely. So we also have to do the windows here as well. So I'm going to start off by adding 2 vertical rows of spruce wood inside the left and right hand sides, like the outer sides like this, meaning that the 2 middle rows are kind of like nice and exposed. We, at the bottom, place 2 upside down oak wood stairs together, leave a gap of 2 above, and then upside down spruce wood stairs just above. Spruce wood planks on top, upside down oak wood stairs above, and then upside down connecting together spruce wood stairs at the top. And it's the exact same thing that we've done now 3 times already, so it should hopefully be kind of a little bit of a second nature. This house really is kind of dependent on these kind of like cool shapes to make it nice and interesting, so we really do kind of like need the curves of the windows. Once you have done that, the back of the house is a little bit different when it comes to this middle part. So all we're going to do is behind this area here, we're just going to place some spruce wood planks that kind of just fill in, like it creates a bit of a depth inside of the back of the house like this, but we're not going to do much with it. We may add a window there later, but that's kind of like a design choice you guys are going to see. So I'd also recommend just placing some oak wood planks underneath the windows, or at least the lower windows. You don't really have to do it for the upper windows, although you will be able to kind of see where the actual floor goes for the second floor. The second floor is meant to lead directly out onto the balcony. So if you can imagine, and I'd use some oak wood planks for this to create a bit of a contrast. If you can imagine, the second floor built into the house is like directly there, directly behind the literal like half separation in between like the 2 levels of the house. The windows are made like this, basically white stained glass block directly behind all of the empty space of the windows. So that includes the 2 stairs at the top, and then it's quite easy to just build down. And that's what you've got to do for every single window. Can you use glass pane, you might be wondering to yourself? Yes, you can, although it's a little bit trickier. You would of course need to build a frame around the window such as this, right? And then at the bottom, and then you could place your actual glass pane, and you'd also have to add something there as well to give it something to grip onto. I'm kind of curious how good that looks, so I'll tell you what, we'll do one of them like that, and we'll continue doing all of the others. I'm really on like glass block recently. I just destroyed part of the window. I'm really on glass block recently as like a design material rather than the pane. pane's cool and all, but I don't know why. I'm kind of in like a block mood. But you can use either. It really does come down to a bit of a personal decision, as does the colour of the glass as well. So if we take a look at the front quite quickly, we can actually see the difference between the glass pane and the glass block. So the glass pane looks as though, and the glass pane is the upper left hand corner portion, it does look as though it's set a little bit backwards. It just doesn't seem like it is flush exactly like with the window, which is not the look that I'm going for, because we have already created depth with the design of the window itself. The fact that the glass is being placed behind it rather than level with it means that it's already kind of got enough depth built into it. So now that we have done all of these things, I do also want to just create a bit of an entrance way onto the second floor balcony. So I'm just going to destroy probably an area about this big, which allows you to place a double door here. And if we just place some upside down spruce wood stairs at the top, then just behind here we can place a little bit of glass above the spruce woods, and then I'm just going to place some oak wood and maybe a bit of a frame around the glass, and then that will allow us to place doors in its place. So now that we have done all of that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tackle the roof of the house. It's relatively simple. Most of it is made out of oak wood stairs, and we're going to do the easy part first. We are going to place oak wood stairs along the top of the triangular corner points of the house. So these are basically the two tower portions of the house on the left and right side. The oak wood stairs will overhang a row on the front and the back, and they will have upside down oak wood stairs placed underneath them, like this, on the overhang. These stairs will extend backwards all the way back, and they will connect onto the back of the house in the exact same way that we just did to the front of the house. If you like, you are more than welcome to kind of make what I would say like a frame to the roof, in which you kind of tackle the sides a little bit like this, where you kind of just do the sides of the roof a little bit like this, and then you can kind of just fill in the middle, which we are going to do to both sides. As soon as I've completed this frame, we will do it to both sides at the very least. So if you can imagine, we are going to have that extended onto both sides of the roof. And that will look like this. And that all by itself looks quite nice. However, we have to find a way to connect the middle of the house together front to back. So the way that we're going to do this is by using a little bit of oak wood slabs. And we're going to first of all raise up the two middle blocks on the front and the back of the house, just so that they are a little bit higher. And we may even make them a little bit higher than that, but we'll try this first. And we want to just create a roof situation. Maybe actually what we will do is we'll place an additional row of spruce wood planks, just an entire additional row. We'll knock out the stairs left and right on both sides. Then we just have to raise up the two middle blocks again, like this, so we've added an entire extra row on top. And then we should be able to, from the stairs, place a row of oak wood slabs like this joined together that kind of bridge the gap between the left and right of the roof. And that doesn't look too bad. If you wanted to, you could even add a little bit of glass at the top here, perhaps either pane or glass block, and that looks pretty good. Also gives us a little bit of extra height on the middle part of the house. So to do this on the other side, we knock out this stairs on the left, this stairs on the right, we even everything out, add on two middle blocks, and then we simply place the frame of the roof, which is going to look like this, using some oak wood slabs. So it will look like that, all connect to that other side. And then, is that a plank? That's a plank. So I'm going to extend the planks forwards and backwards. And then we'll be able to place oak wood slabs on the left and right, joining front to back. We also, of course, want to have the same thing on the top as well. We just want to have oak wood slabs front to back like this, and also here. So that will look quite good, and that is the front. And on the back, I mean, as I did mention, if you want to, you can add like a whole window thing. Maybe you could even go top to bottom like this. You could just have like a large window. If you wanted, it could be a similar sort of shape to the sides, in which you could add some upside down stairs at the top and the bottom, although the middle part of the house is quite square, so I'll leave that decision up to you. So the next main part of the house, and I dare say that this is the last important part of the house that we have to do, is that there is a large decking area around the house. So what we are going to do from here is we want to place on top of all of these spruce plank blocks around the outer perimeter of the house, and there's only so many planks. You want to place another 3 planks on top of them. So that'll be the corners, 1, 2, 3. That'll be the 2 inward positions that are connected together using oak wood planks. And it's pretty much they're the only 2 parts on the front and the back. You've got the corners, and then you have the area just like left and right of the entrance. And that's pretty much it. And you just want to have 3 spruce wood planks on just all of those like that, which is fine. So the only thing about that is what we now want to do is we want to place a row of oak wood planks above and around on top of all of these spruce wood planks. And we are going to be messing about with this a little bit, but we're actually going to make the entire roof portion of the decking, and then we can talk about how you can just adjust it a little bit on the front, because we can make it look cool. So if you start off with a row of oak wood planks like this, right? And then you place oak wood slabs hanging off the lower portion around the outside of the oak wood planks, like this. Then you'll get kind of like a cool sort of look, and you get a gradient effect. So now we have like the appearance of oak wood slabs here, and then a row above and inside. But you can keep that effect going by placing literally like a row of oak wood planks above and inside of what we just did right there. So it will look a little something like this. That's perfect. Let's go all the way around. And then you can just fill it in, because if we do another row, then we're going to kind of like connect to the top part there, which I'm not exactly looking to do. So you can just fill the top of this in, and then it's just a little bit flat at the top of the roof, which is perfectly fine. So it's just a little bit flat all the way, oh, hang on, all the way around like that. So we'll have something which should look like this, which is cool. However, on the front of the build, I think that it would look quite good if we kind of like knock out the middle portion, like where the main entrance is. We're only doing this for the front. And if you kind of like add what we did there up to the middle part of the roof, if you kind of like add, if you kind of add like a raised part in which you like, I don't know how to describe it, create kind of like a triangular look like this, and then join it back. The only bad part is that it kind of like it joins together to the balcony. I don't know how to describe this, but if you make the middle part triangular, the part that you would actually like enter the actual house onto, I think that looks really cool. I only plan on doing this on the front of the house to distinguish it between the back, but I think that that's like a really cool design choice. And additionally, what we can do is we can also highlight the fact that this is how you get up onto the house. Simply extend the left and right hand sides forwards like the 2 corners using spruce slabs, and then you can add just a row of oak wood slabs so that it's completely obvious that that is how you get into the house. And you can do the same on the back. But I'm not doing the roof feature on the back because the back and the front are pretty much identical anyway, minus 1 point, and I want to highlight the fact that that is of course the main entrance. And I'm just going to also place some spruce fence all the way around on top of the outer part of the decking now, so we can place it on top of the spruce slabs pretty much. I don't think that there's any spruce slab that you can't place spruce fence on, so go wild! Every single one of them you can place some spruce fence on. That is lovely. And the only thing missing on most places, and there's a couple of places to add this, is some dark oak wood doors. You can add the dark oak wood doors pretty much everywhere. So down at the main entrance, the balcony, and then we do just have the back door as well, which is right here. And then you're ready to fill in the floors, you're ready to fill in the inside the house, you're ready to do whatever it is you like to your ultimate wooden starter house. So this is what your build will look like once it has been 100% fully completed. We have our house, we have our decking, we have our windows. We have absolutely everything we need for our ultimate wooden starter house. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please do remember to hit that like button, as it really helps me and the channel out very, very much. If you're new around here, please do consider subscribing to the channel and clicking the little bell next to the subscription button. That'll ensure that you get all my stuff sent directly to your sub box. Not only that, if you are interested in making more wooden houses, more modern, more city, more all sorts of stuff, check out the card system, the description below, and the top of the comment section. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I appreciate all of you very, very, very much. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!